Welcome to a new special series called The Bathroom Break. That extra 10 minutes you either have to listen to marketing tips or use the bathroom or both. But I don't recommend both, but that's your choice.
This collab is going to be super fun. We have Daniel Murray from the Marketing Millennials and me, Jay Schwedelson from the Do This Not That podcast and subjectline.com. Each episode in the series, we are going to go over quick tips about different marketing topics. And if you want to be in the bathroom, fine, just don't tell us about it. Thanks for checking it out.
We are back with another bathroom break. I'm here with the Jay Schwedelson. Jay came on camera today and I was like looking at his background. I'm like, it looks pretty similar, but is your camera messed up? Because it's like this wide angle. Like,
no, I moved offices. I'm in a new office.
I realized that after you told me that, but I was just like,
we were going to not talk about this topic.
But
now I want to talk about it because I don't care. So we moved offices. I'm in this new office building. There's like a bunch of different companies in this building, and there's a bathroom on each floor. And so I can't believe we're going to say this. I've been going to another floor to use the bathroom. Because I don't want to like run into people I work with and stuff. And, you know, because we're all on this one floor, my company. So I've been going to another floor to use the bathroom. Am I the biggest loser of all time?
No, you have like bathroom anxiety. It's okay. It's okay. I feel like I used to do that at like school sometimes too, like go like the furthest bathroom away from anybody, or find like that bathroom. I know some people who only go bathroom at home, like they'll hold it for.
Well, how do you do that? I do it at conferences. I look for the furthest, like, you know, if you're like somewhere, the exhibit hall, whatever, I go so far away because I'm like, it's just too weird.
That's the worst feeling. Like you come out of the bathroom and like someone knows you, and you just it's the worst. No.
First of all, it is the bathroom break. We can talk about that. Everyone's listening like, I can't believe they just talked about that. Oh, well, here we are. But now we're going to get into the important stuff. We're going to talk about AI. We got some tips and tactics and things that we are both doing that maybe you haven't heard of, maybe you haven't tried before. I got one up my sleeve, but Daniel, you want to hit it out first?
Yeah. Something I've been doing lately, and it's been helping me a lot, is I've been writing for my ads or email copy or anything I'm doing. I always take the top, let's say 10 people in the industry or the 10 people ever to do it and ask it to review based on their principles to see how I can make that thing better. So for example, if I'm going to do copywriting, I might add like Sugarman and Ogilvy and Helbert and famous copywriters and ask them, okay, how would they make the hook better? Give them a response. How would they make this part better? And I would help them diagnose. And I won't use it as table stakes, but I will use it as a way to refine my thing. Like, because sometimes each platform comes up with a different word or a different way of saying this or a different opening or something that makes it a little bit better. So I've been trying to use it as a thought partner, but use it with like the smartest people in the room judging what I'm doing.
So the reason I love that is, you know, what people have to realize about AI is it's synthesizing all of the information on the planet. So if you say, okay, I have this business idea and I want Steve Jobs to analyze it and Mark Zuckerberg and Jeff Bezos and so on and so forth, they're taking every speech, every article, every quote, everything they've published, every, you know, investor call they've been on, they're synthesizing that data and they're able, like if you use it the way Daniel said, you're able to actually get their input on that specific thing. It's an underutilized way to use AI. So that's really smart. Do you do that also like if you're cooking? Like what would Julia Childs say about this chicken recipe?
I mean, I don't cook, so that debunks that. But I would do it like, I would look, like if I'm playing tennis or something, I would like say like what these like tennis coaches say about this part of the workout or that part of the workout or recovery or this or that. I just, because it, like you said, it pulls from the internet and it pulls for things like Ogilvy and all these people have written so many books about like their process, their formula. It's out on the internet. People have written articles about it. So it's not like secret. And the key to this is using your own thoughts first, because like if you're using just their thoughts, it's going to end up being their thoughts. Or if you say like, I want to write this about this, but he's like, you write it first and then it helps refine it. And then you write another part and then refine it and keep refining it till you think it's like a finished product. So that's the key. A lot of people will just use it as their first draft. I think you need to work at it yourself a little bit, massage it yourself, and then put it out there.
Yeah, I love that. I'll tell you the AI thing that I've been doing with a lot of my clients. It's really, really cool and working well, which is simple to do. So whatever product or service you're selling, doesn't matter, business, consumer, whatever, you're going to go to all the 5 major LLMs, meaning you're going to go to ChatGPT and Claude and Gemini and Copilot and Grok, all the free versions of all these tools. You're going to go on each tool and you're going to ask it the same thing. You're going to say, hey, I'm selling this product or service, and these are the type of people out there that are buying it, that are interested in whatever. Can you give me the top 50 questions that anybody that's interested in this product or service or category comes to the platform and asks you, okay? And then you're going to take the output. So you're going to get 50 questions that it gives you on ChatGPT, on Claude, on Gemini, on Grok, on Copilot. You're going to take the answer it gives you on each one. You're going to take them all and you're going to dump them all into, let's say, ChatGPT. And you say, ChatGPT, of these questions, which ones are overlapping on all 5 platforms? And what you're going to find is there's going to be 4 or 5 questions that are showing up on every platform that people are asking about your product or service. Those then should be turned into the lead content on your website, your blog titles, your podcast titles, your offer titles, your webinar titles, your consumer product, sale titles, everything, because that is the pain point that you are solving for, because that is the most common pain point that everybody's out there asking for. It's the easiest hack to figure out what it is your go-to-market should be, and it takes like 2 minutes.
I like that because not only because it's like, but also that if it's saying it on all LLMs and you cross-referencing, you have the ability to possibly show up in multiple LLMs, not just one LLM. Because if you just took it from ChatGPT, you might only show up in ChatGPT's LLMs if you're trying to get those like articles shown. I might add a little flavor to it, and like I like to always add do some extra research on like Reddit and like the social platforms of what questions people are asking, common questions about my industry on there, because I feel like a lot of people go to Reddit and Quora and ask some questions and review sites to go ask the question. So I like to add that into like G2 or whatever you find and see what common pain points are there and then pull them in as well, because I think those are also places where people are asking or like expressing pain and those sides. So I would add that just to make it a little better, but I think I think that's such a smart idea to have it on like 5 different platforms and cross-reference.
So let me go back to the original topic, since I'm disgusting. When I go to a hotel, me and my wife go to a hotel. You have your bathroom in your room, which my wife takes over. I say a solid 70% of the time I will go and use the bathroom in the lobby. Is that weird? Am I a total weirdo for using the lobby bathroom instead of the one in my room?
Are you the person that like goes downstairs at home too, or like goes to a different room at home?
Yes.
Yeah. I think depends. I think the answer is.
Well, I mean, I know it depends on the activity that's taking place, obviously.
But no, I know somebody who like for like 5 years they lived in the same apartment together, and they would go to a different apartment building next door to go. So the partner never knew that they do that, and then come back to their apartment.
Wow, that's actually weird. That's actually really weird. That makes me feel better about myself.
I mean, the bathroom anxiety is a real thing. I think like some people get traumatized from like childhood from that.
I'm not, by the way, talking about like going and brushing my teeth in the same bathroom. I want to clarify.
No, we all know you're not talking about brushing the teeth in the same bathroom. Like
clarify.
That your toothbrush is downstairs.
Yeah, it's in the lobby. I left my toothbrush in the lobby of the.
Yeah, I left my toothbrush. I'll be back in 15 minutes.
Yeah, I go there in my robe. Well,
you've had that mistake where you didn't bring any robe.
Yes, I've been caught off guard outside of my room. But Another episode where we've really made sure we solve many of the world's problems here. We're really just doing such important work. Listen, everybody, leave a review, or maybe don't. I don't know. I'm scared if anybody leaves a review. Leave us a comment on Spotify. Let us know what you think, and we'll check out the next one.
Daniel, come on, man. I got to get back to work. Get out of there. All right. While he's still in there, this is Jay. Check out my podcast, Do This, Not That, for marketers. Each week we share really quick tips on stuff that can improve your marketing, and I hope you give it a try. Oh, here's Daniel. He's finally out.
Back from my bathroom break. This is Daniel. Go follow the Marketing Millennials podcast, but also tune into this series. It's once a week, the bathroom break. We talk about marketing tips that we just spew out, and it could be anything from email, subject line, to any marketing tips in the world. We'll talk about it. Just give us a shout on LinkedIn and tell us what you want to hear. Peace out.
Later.